Greetings. I'd like to talk to you about something that I think is a healing situation that you can do for trauma, for anxiety, for stress, and this is how it goes. You take a pad of paper, like this. You take a pen, like such. And one of the things is when somebody is going through a really hard breakup or a really devastating grief situation, the loss of a family member, the loss of a friend, the loss of a home, there are so many things that you can pertain this to, where you get all sorts of anger and tears and happy thoughts and emotions just filtering everywhere, and you feel like a mess, but you don't want to talk to anybody. This is something that happens to a lot of people, and I can't blame you. Sometimes it feels like you're just letting them know how crazy you are. But this is something that you can do for yourself, something that you can encourage and use to the best of your ability. Now, what I'd like you to do is take this pad of paper and write a letter. If it's a letter to yourself, tell yourself what you think you should do. If your brain cannot turn off all the stress that's coming your way, write it down. Write it down, organize, situate how you're going to get rid of, how you're going to deal with, how you're going to work with it. Write it all down. Any emotions, any panic attacks, any stressful issues or outcomes, anything that is bothering you to the core. This is one of the biggest problems. Most people will sit there and let it build up. I'm the type of person that I can take care of myself. I can do it. I don't need everyone. I don't need to bother everybody. I can do it myself. And that only works so often. And then you really have to kick back, realize that you need the help. You're not a complete, perfect person. And it's okay to ask. It's okay to put yourself out there. But if you don't want to, and I've been down that road many times, writing this, you can write it as much as you want, 5, 10 pages, whatever you're feeling, whatever you need to say, whatever you need to get out, so that you feel like you've lifted a load off your shoulders. Now, the next thing you're going to do with it, you're going to take it out like this. You're going to just blow it up. Get your cauldron, light it, and let it burn in your cauldron. When it's done, put the lid on. Don't leave it sit there overnight. Take the ashes, put them in salt. Just blend them with salt. Take it down to the nearest place of water that surrounds you. And you only need about that much salt with the ashes of this. You only need a little bit. You don't need a lot. And after you've blended them, put them in a little bag, take them down to the water, dump them in the water, and say, "Be gone. Anxiety, stress, trauma, everything negative, be gone. Wash away. leave me now, and let it go. Just let it go down the river. Come home, and when things start to go crazy again, say, look it, I let it go. You let it go. If you have to do it again in the next couple of weeks because something else comes up, write it out. Burn it up. Put a little bit of salt with it. You can either, I prefer putting it in like a babbling brook or a little, like a river or a lake. But some people do bury it, but the problem with that, it's still usually on your property. So you don't want that. You want it gone. You want it to go away. And how it goes away is the water takes it. So it's better once you do it, get it done, go for a walk, dump it in the water, and say what I said earlier. To repeat it, you might want to write it down, and then let it go. All the way back home, you've got all the weight off your shoulders. You're moving forward. You're doing good. Stay positive and work through with peace and energy, communication, and love. And you'll be able to get through this. It's a simple 2-minute spell. The walk is probably the longest part of it. As for me, it's not. The river is like a block and a half down. Not a problem. I can walk there and back in 2 minutes, and I still got a couple to go. But this is good for you. This gets it out of your system in a physical form. And this physical form is then dissolved, then cleared with the salt, then taken away by the water. So it is perfect for somebody who is going through a lot. And it's not a crazy idea. My mom used to call it screaming letters because she swore that they screamed the words on them back to her until she burnt it. And she called it screaming letters. And it was just to release and let the past go. Let the horrible energy of the past week, the past month, the past couple of years, whatever is ailing you in this manner, whatever is hitting you the wrong way. But you're creating it. Remember how I said when you're doing sewing and you're making the stitches and you're putting it together, every stitch is magical? Every word that you put down on here is magic. It's energy, it's feelings, it's coinciding with what you want to let go of. So when you burn it, that's dissolving it, that's dismissing it. When you are putting the salt in it, it's cleansing it even more. When you put it in the water, it takes it far away. And it amplifies the peace within. So you literally get a break from all this mess that's going on and doing a number on your head. You have the ability to relax and calm. Maybe meditate now. Maybe continue to go for walks through the woods so you can ground and you can relax. But start it with this, and it'll just keep rolling along. Like I said, if something else comes up in a week or two or a month and you need to do it again, do it again. Doesn't say you can't do this however many times. It works. But when new things come up, it's nice to include them as well. and it gets it out of you. It gets the negative, the depression, the anxiety, the sadness, the physical that it's creating through issues medically ordained. You can't just poof, and it's gone. You have to work on it too. And writing out your feelings, writing out what you're doing, what you want to do, what you need to do, is putting it in a reality. You're making it real. And once it's considered real, lock, stock, and barrel, when you burn it, it's dissolved. And it just keeps going once it's in the water and down the river. It works. My grandfather used to make a little boat and out of paper and put all the ashes and stuff on the top and then let it go down. And I used to sit there laughing at him because I could never see how he could do it. Every time I tried to do it, it sank or turned over or went this way or went that way. So what I started doing was putting some in a envelope, nothing fancy, and letting it float on the top of the water till it soaked and it went down. Or you can just dump it like this and the water will take it. It'll go. But he used to do it, and he did it so well. I don't know how. I don't know how he did it, I swear. But he used to make the cutest little boats. And because we would do this as a family. Everybody would make something or just dump it in the woods. We had like creeks going through the woods and stuff. And it would take all of 2 seconds. But he would do this little boat, and this little boat would go down. And it was so cute. I was, of course, around 4 to 6, so I thought everything was cute. But I still can't do what he did. I wish I could. Maybe somebody can teach me how to do that. But in the process, I think that if you're going through a lot, this can help you. Many blessings onto all of you. And please click like and subscribe if this helps you. And do me a favor. I have like 375 videos on here. All different. Take some time out for you. Make some tea. Light a candle, some incense. And watch some of my videos. Let me know what you think. You have a good night. I've got one more reading for the collective coming up, and then I'm done for tonight. So you take care, and I'll talk to you real soon. Blessed be.